Next round of rolls begins. Luigi with a 9. Another high roll for good old Luigi. Having to walk by the bank space, though. Depositing 5 coins. Not so much of a physical bank anymore, but just a floating platform in the sky, it seems. Luigi, I believe, though, is walking off in the direction of the star. Him and Peach are both pretty close. And Peach rolling a 6. A little ahead of Luigi. But you can't count him out just yet. Mario with a 4. Having to walk by the star there. Get in a blue space. And Toad with a 9, making up for a little lost ground covered from that poison mushroom. Getting himself a capsule. It is a Lakitu capsule. Okay. And one more blue space. And time for our next minigame. What's it gonna be, though? Let's see. It's Frozen Frenzy. Okay. And no, this is not a sequel to the hit Disney movie. Players have to race around this icy arena here, trying to gather these crystals that are scattered about. There are only 5 crystals, though, and you have to win the minigame by having the most. So, once all the crystals are collected, players start beating each other up in an attempt to steal crystals from their opponents. Luigi in the lead with 3 right now. Whoever's in the lead, too, is typically covered in some sparkles to kind of indicate it. Or at least whoever has a crystal, I think. And, man, crystals are flying everywhere right now. People are just jumping on each other's heads. It's really hard to keep track of who has what. But Toad running off with 4 of them. He is not sitting down in this. He doesn't want Peach to win all the mini-games. Getting himself another minigame win. Both Peach and Toad are doing pretty well for themselves, honestly. Peach can't quite get to a star, it seems, but that might change this turn. Oh, Luigi just rolled a 10, which I think means... yeah. He gets himself a capsule and a star in one roll. And he gets a Chain Chomp capsule. That one is very interesting because the Chain Chomp in this game is basically a replacement for Boo from the previous Mario Party games, which makes sense since Boo is now a playable character. So, if Luigi wants to, he can call on Chain Chomp to try and steal coins or a star from folks. And the star appears directly in front of Mario. How about that? Luigi can't quite get to a second star this turn. Well, that just means that Mario might be getting it instead. Surprisingly, Peach does not use her warp pipes to try and zoom ahead and snipe the star from someone. Get herself a capsule. It's a Bullet Bill capsule. How about that? Let's see, Peach getting a blue space. Mario, if he can just roll a decent amount, there it is, a 7. Also gets a capsule and a star this turn. Gets himself a Paratroopa capsule, okay. And of course he wants to trade coins for a star, why wouldn't he? Very good. That's 3 stars on the board, then. Our next star over this away. And Mario hitting a red space, unfortunately. But I think this puts Toad in a pretty prime position to get the next star. Rolling a 9. Seems like he's making a beeline right for it, or at least he's trying to. Has to pass by the Koopa Bank, of course. And Misses the happening space. Oh no, he landed on the happening space, excuse me. I thought he missed it by 1, but Toad gets launched back to start. Disappointing, but okay. And time for a 2v2 minigame. Okay, how about that? It's time for a little ID UFO. In this minigame, our teams have to work together to try to identify the UFOs flying around outside. They have to ground pound on the correct panels and be the first to get 5 points. Things are pretty even so far. It's really coming down to it, honestly. See. But Mario and Toad sneak out a victory as Luigi and Peach are sucked into the vacuum of space. That's very cruel. That's a very cruel way to lose a minigame. But okay. Luigi using his Chain Chomp capsule, which does cost 15 coins, so it's quite a lot of money to spend. Summoning in the Chain Chomp. It's gonna steal coins or a star. Interesting to note, though, is that stealing coins is back to being free. I guess considering you have to spend coins to make coins, just to use the capsule on yourself. As usual, you can mash A to deflect the attack, but you usually don't go without losing some money. And Luigi gets 9 coins from Chain Chomp, which, it's not really worth the 15 coins he spent to use the capsule. I don't think. It does cut down Mario's coins a bit, but, yeah. Usually using the Chain Chomp capsule on yourself is really only worth it if you're looking to steal a star. At least, from my experience. Peach has a lot of capsules, but choosing not to use any of them. Instead, just heading on her way. Mario rolls a 1. Okay. And what's Toad gonna do? He's using the Lakitu capsule on himself, spending 10 coins to steal an orb from somebody. Okay. Going after Mario. Stealing his Paratroopa capsule. Okay. How about that? And, of course, Toad now gets to roll. He rolls a 6. Getting himself another capsule. And it's a Goomba capsule, okay. Going into our next minigame, 1 versus 3. Time for Beam Team. And another instance of UFOs in a Mario Party game. The team of 3 are flying around overhead trying to abduct Luigi in this Stonehenge location. Their movements, however, are pretty erratic and they can smack into each other pretty easily. So, you gotta maneuver carefully if you want to capture your target. Luigi gets abducted. And everyone else gets some coins. Luigi starting things off again with a 2. Okay. That's something, I guess. Princess Peach using her Bullet Bill capsule. This basically is, I believe, a replacement in a way for the Bowser suit. You ride on a bullet bill, and you take a ride down the ways. If you crash into anyone when you're using it, you get to steal coins from them. But, Peach didn't really go that far. Kind of missed her mark there. Another thing about the bullet bill is that I believe when you're using it, you can't choose what direction you go down junctions on. So, basically, you can sometimes end up hurtling in the wrong direction when you use it if you're not careful. Ah, Toad almost getting to Donkey Kong, but lands on the bank space instead. Oh no, wait. He's paying to the bank. Never mind. I keep getting that wrong. I keep misjudging how far our players have to go. I believe he has, in fact, landed on Donkey Kong in this case. And it's time for our first Donkey Kong event! Something lucky is about to happen. What's the event this time? It's a DK minigame! Donkey Kong has his own variety of minigames where the entire point is to collect bananas, and every banana is worth an amount of coins as decided by this roulette. This time, every banana you collect is worth 2 coins. And it's time for some banana punch. Sounds delicious, but in reality, they're just punching some barrels. Bash the barrels and collect the bananas within, trying to get as many bananas as possible, while Donkey Kong swings around like a maniac. And, just like that, the minigame's over. Princess Peach with 17 bananas, meaning she gets a pretty whopping 34 coins from that minigame. The DK minigames are always a good opportunity to get a lot of money, putting Princess Peach pretty far out ahead as far as coins are concerned. It might be a little difficult to catch up to her, all things considered. But in order to win, she's got to start getting some stars, so... Speaking of coins, it's time for a bonus minigame, Coin Cash. Taking place outside of Princess Peach's castle here. It's a classic round of Mario characters bashing brick blocks with their faces. Basically, you've got to try and find the coin blocks hidden among the regular brick blocks here. And, yeah, basically keep what you can find. Luigi with 18 coins right now. Princess Peach and Toad not doing too hot. And you gotta be careful as things move, because you can fall down to lower levels and it can really mess up your rhythm. Luigi ending with 25 coins, my goodness. Mario also doing pretty impressive with 18. Perhaps Princess Peach's coin lead there isn't as safe as I thought it was. Luigi starting things again. Rolling another 9. Luigi's been getting a lot of 9s, it seems. Getting himself a capsule. What's it gonna be this time? It's a Twister capsule. So, Luigi can use that on himself to move the star if he so wishes. Princess Peach. Also with a 9, okay. Heading back to the capsule machine. What's she gonna get this time? It's always a surprise. It's a Bob-omb capsule. That's a pretty nifty one. And she hits this capsule event here, which is also gonna help her acquire an orb. I mean, capsule, excuse me. Orbs are what they are called in Mario Party 6 and 7. But, she can't keep the capsule, so I think that just got tossed out. Oh dear. Like with items in previous Mario Party games, you can only have 3 capsules at a time. So that's something to keep track of as you are wandering around. Koopa Bank is gathering up a lot of money. And Mario rolling right up to the star with a high roll there. getting himself a star number 2. Excellent, excellent indeed. He got it indeed. And the next star they'll shoot for is right up here. He's going in the wrong way, though, meaning that star is up for grabs from the other players. Toad is by far the closest, and he's using his paratrooper capsule. This capsule, when used, makes it so everybody else loses coins in accordance to what pops up on this dice block. Which means this paratrooper uses his magnet vacuum powers to suck 10 coins out of everybody besides Toad. Yeah, I don't really get why this had to be a paratrooper. Feels like could have been some other kind of enemy. I don't really get the association. Some coins have been taken. You don't get the coins, but the point is just to make everybody else lose coins, I guess. Though, you do have to spend coins to make people lose coins, so yeah. Oh, and Toad hits a happening space up there, meaning the cannon is gonna get fired, knocking him down a level. Oh dear. How unfortunate. Toad getting knocked off course from getting the star. But we're up to our next minigame. It's, flower something. I wasn't paying attention. It's a beautiful wedding between these two Koopa folks. And everybody has to run around and gather as many flowers from the bouquet as they possibly can. As usual with these sort of point-gathering minigames, some special flowers can fall down, those yellow ones there, giving you some extra points. Princess Peach gathering a lot of flowers, it seems, with 17 points. It's gonna take a little bit of effort to catch up to her at this rate. And my, there were a lot of flowers in that bouquet. Mario almost catching up, though. He does! He surpasses Peach by 1 point at the last second. Meaning Mario is next in line to get married, I guess. But who's he gonna marry? That's the real question. Luigi rolling another 9. Luigi and his 9s, dang. He's rolling pretty high. But he's gonna need to roll, keep on rolling high, I guess, to get to that next star. He does have the best chances right now, it seems. But Princess Peach isn't too far behind. Oh, but I say that, he hits that happening space. Back to start with you. Farewell. Peach starting things off here. Finally using one of her warp pipes to try and swap places, though I don't know why. Nobody is in a really advantageous spot. Does mean she swaps places with Toad, but now that really just puts Toad back in line to maybe go get the star. Okay. Confusing. I don't know if this game will be nearly as mind-bendingly confusing as Mario Party 4 was, but I guess I'll find out. Mario with another capsule gets a cursed mushroom capsule. Oh, it's not a poison mushroom, it's a cursed mushroom, excuse me. And Toad, rolling a 2. Not a lot of progress being made. Oh, we got a 1 versus 3 minigame. What's it gonna be this time? It's 2-bit or lose it. In this here minigame, the team of 3 is racing down the hill trying to avoid the one player in their big spiky thing of doom. And they only have an inner tube to protect themselves. They've got to weave around obstacles and weave around Princess Peach in order to avoid getting their tube popped, which doesn't help when Peach lands right on top of you. Oh! But Luigi could not avoid things in time. They couldn't quite get to the finish line. Which means Peach wins. Oh my. Luigi is using his Lakitu capsule to start things off, looking to steal an orb from someone. What's he gonna take, though? Who's he gonna take it from? He's going after Toad's orb. I forget exactly what Toad has. I think it's a Goomba capsule? Yes, indeed. I'm probably gonna bounce back and forth between calling these orbs and capsules a lot, because they're exactly the same visually in Mario Party 6 and 7, but they switched to calling them orbs in those games for some reason. I guess in this way it makes more sense that they're called, in this game, it makes more sense that they're called capsules because you get them out of a capsule machine, but, you know. Luigi gets himself a dual capsule, right behind Toad. Hopefully his high rolls can help him make up some ground and try to get into that star again. Oh, Princess Peach throwing down the Bob-omb capsule. This capsule works a bit differently. Every time someone walks by that space, it counts down from 3, I believe. And once the countdown hits 0, the Bob-omb explodes, and you lose, I think, half your coins? You lose a coin amount, anyway. Princess Peach already triggering one part of the countdown. And getting a hammer, bro. Which means she loses coins. 10 coins, to be exact. Not good. Not great. Mario is throwing down this cursed mushroom capsule. Okay. A good strategy actually can be, if there is capsule space on the board you don't want to take a risk of landing on, you can throw down another capsule in its place. It is possible to overwrite other capsules, I think. Unless that's just something that's in the other Mario Party games. And hey, it's time for a battle minigame. Second battle game of the tournament, second battle game of the board. It's worth 10 coins yet again. 40 coins have been collected. Let's decide which minigame's gonna be happening. Seems like we're heading to the one in the middle here. Again, which name I can't really remember. But the concept of the minigame is simple enough. A symbol starts to appear in the center there, and players have to find it somewhere on the board and be the first to get to it. There are multiple of the same symbol on the board, and basically whoever doesn't reach a particular one, the particular one in time, is eliminated. Once it gets down to the last round here, there's only gonna be possibly one version of that symbol on the board. And it looks like this battle game goes to Toad. And if I'm remembering correctly, it is important to note that battle games do in fact count towards the minigame star, bonus star in this game. I believe. Toad winning 2 battle minigames definitely is going to help him out a little bit.